Hello everyone, I'm LG65, and guess what? It's finally on. Just hang on for a few seconds while the game in question loads. If you can't tell by the theme change, you probably can guess what I am going to finally play and call this my first official Let's Play. Yes, everyone, Yakuza 4, also called Ryuga Gotoku 4 Densetsu o Sukumono. I've walked you briefly through the demo in a previous video, but I'm just going to go through some installation first. And if you haven't seen it by now, it's one of the most epically made installations ever seen in a video game. Of course, preceding Dead Souls, which is also called Ryuga Gotoku of the End, which is obviously the zombie version of, what's it called? The Yakuza games. So, let's listen to the sound of For Faith. Gonna repeat a few times. In the meantime and in between time, a phrase I took from Tim and Sid. You can listen to them every weekday afternoon between 1 and 4 p.m. on Sportsnet 590 The Fan. Unless the Blue Jay game goes on, they'll be available to listen to on sportsnet590.ca. But yes, anyway, I actually found this game on the cheap at Anime North. I had a really good time. It was a blast. And it was 25 bucks. I got it on the cheap. So I'm really happy because, you know, I wanted this game for some time. And you know, this was the game I used as a base for the sequel to my first Tenchi no Ryu story. If you haven't already paid attention to my Hitman missions in the third game. So I've already gotten through it, but I'll probably make some changes upon like playing this game too. I guess some shout-outs are in order, so I guess I can begin. Shout out to Moku, who began playing the Yakuza game starting with number 2. He had his LPs are awesome, so go check him out whenever you can, whenever you get the chance. I also want to give a shout out to Captain Epic 3 for creating the most epic boss battles videos in all the Japanese versions of all the Yakuza games, with the exception of the second one, which I heard he got now, so he's doing that. Another shout out to Design Music, who taught us how to work each little bit of each character, and like just some little things here and there in the 3rd and 4th games. Keep on rocking at Design Music, whether you're playing the Yakuza games or Binary Domain, which is another like Nagoshi project within his own Yakuza studios. Shout out to the Patrick, aka Rylan on YouTube, for making the most epic facts for all the Yakuza games and helping me out on lending me the knowledge on how to achieve certain things, teach them to other people within the Yakuza community. I also want to send shout outs to non-Yakuza LPers, including Tuck, Tuck Double O on YouTube. Buddy, you made the best LPs in all of Nintendo land. And you began with Wii Party, no less. I'm proud of you, brother. And I hope you continue to make more LPs of this kind in the future. And hopefully you can, start to begin on the PlayStation 3 side of things. Shout out to Dazzin303 for his continued work within the Nintendo LP community. With all the COD stuff, with all the Go Vacation stuff, with the Mario Party 9, the Wii Party stuff. Keep on rocking it, brother. From Ireland. Man, I'm speechless because, like I've been saying, I really wanted to acquire this game for some time. I've never got the chance to. So this is seriously my first time experiencing it. So I guess more shout outs are in order. This time to my real life friends. Tomomi Kawano. Thank you for teaching me a little bit of Japanese, and if you're already left for Japan, I wish you good travels. And not only that, we should get in touch soon. To Navni Joel, who joined me for the Anime North excursion. And yeah. And also want to send a shout out to, to you guys, because you've been supporting me throughout my little adventures in YouTube land. I really do not know what to say, because all your comments, all your likes, all your critiques on every little thing, whether it be the side missions from Yakuza 3, whether it be being the host minigame in Yakuza 2, whether it be the Hitman missions in Yakuza 3, and even the demo in this game. I'm amazed like how you guys were able to help me out and help me like take a look at what I could have done better and praise me for what I've done right. So thanks again, guys. You've been a big help. So no, really, guys, you've been a big help. Alright, got it good since I understood. I guess I'm gonna start talking about how this Let's Play shall work. Like most people, I will go through the story mode. Because there's loads of text in it, I will actually be dub reading it like I've been doing in the past occasions, especially with the Hitman missions and non-cutscene laced side missions in Yakuza 3. And I'll also go through the side missions in Yakuza 4, and I'll also dig deep into, I think, the mini games in this game too. Like I hear like some of the games from mini games in Yakuza 3 make a return from there to this one, as well as the implementation of new ones, which, you know, the demo did not cover. Because the demo, in the English version of the demo, only had the 4-type battle mode. It didn't have like the mini story in the first act when you're playing as Akiyama. And, you know, it showed you the hostess club, it showed you the ping pong at the bathhouse, it showed you the Club Sega. Basically, they haven't really, basically the English version of the Yakuza 4 demo didn't really cover that much. So I'm gonna get in depth with those, and we're gonna have fun with it. So I hear talk that Yakuza 5, it will be coming out soon, and it's held, and just like its namesake, it's going to be held in 5 locations. Tokyo's Kamurocho, Osaka's Sotenbori, which makes its return from the second game, plus 3 other spots, Fukuoka, Nagoya, and Sapporo. I mean, I don't know what to make out of that. I think that whole voting thing was, I don't know. I can't really comment on that. That I have to question on my own. Well, if you want to question that too, feel free to leave a comment. And by the way, guys, if any time during this playthrough you would like to leave a comment, feel free to do so. Like, listen, I'm in no way of, you know, I'm not going to be a mean person and say, look, your comment will stink up or whatever, unless it's a really horrible one, like saying, you are suck, please don't play this ever again. No, I won't take comments from that, no. But if you have something to critique, like, let's say, I should have used a weapon, or I should have used healing items, or I should have used, like, certain techniques, tell me, and I'll take those into consideration, and I'm gonna promise to, like, use them next time. Alright, with that being said, with only 9% of the installation process left, we're about to start to enter the world of the fictional Kabukicho, Kamurocho, where we play as 4 men linked together by a woman and supposedly be a dead member of a Yakuza group. So, once this game starts, once the installation ends, I'm going to cut the video, and we are going to enter into a dangerous world known as the Yakuza, the Japanese Mafia. So, let's begin.